Hello, Virgo. We are Kemet Kah-Ri. We are so thrilled to connect with you this way. We have been looking forward to when we are inspired to do some astrology readings, and here we are. So, Virgo, let us see what's coming through. This is for wherever you have Virgo on your birth chart, your natal chart. We will put in a link to a natal chart should you want to see for you to fill out your natal chart so that you can see where your Virgo is. And this is also for should you just feel guided to connect to this reading. So maybe you don't have any Virgo affiliation or any sort of feel towards Virgo, and yet you are just called. It means this energy is materializing and working its way through your frequency at this time. So Virgo, let us see what is happening. Hello, Virgo. Hello, beautiful Virgo. What is coming through for you at this time? Virgo, for Virgo. What's happening, souls, for Virgo? Okay, a big clearing in your path, Virgo. Something really just releasing you. And it feels quite powerful. You are going to feel a lightness. It's something in your energy is just shifting out. Okay, let's see. We had to clear it before we could even start. So that's what's going to happen. It's a clearing and then a receiving of self in some way or other. Okay, let's see what this is about. Virgo. At the center of the read, you have the Queen of Cups for Virgo. Virgo. Okay. Within you have the Fool. There we go. A clearing, a big clearing, a new beginning. Without Temperance, there we go, balancing. And look at this, Ace of Swords, breakthrough energy, yes. Virgo, a huge breakthrough, something is just leaving your life. This is what's leaving your life, the Devil. Okay, and look, in Page of Wands, new path, a stable one and Three of Pentacles. Yes. We'll also take the Page of Swords and look at this, the Ten of Cups and the Magician. Okay, this is your overall energy. We'll take all of these for your overall energy because it's exactly what's happening, your new beginning. And we'll speak about this just now. First, let us begin here. Look at this, Virgo, Queen of Cups at the center. You are beginning a whole new era of self-love and care and nurture. You are nurturing in yourself, Virgo. You're a very nurturing sign. But now it's time that you nurture self first and foremost, that what you're receiving is of you, is of your truth, is actually aligned to you and serving you. It's serving you. There's a focus on you that you are now finally caring for you first and foremost. You're no longer putting other people's needs above yours. You're no longer almost giving up on your dreams because of other people. It feels like there's so many people in your life that's disappointed you in some way or other, maybe in relationship, in friendship, romance, in career, all aboard. And because of how all aboard, yes, some of you on the ships. Anyway, we mean just in general, okay? Maybe the people you have on your ship, the people you're traveling with, everybody you have chosen, the people you chose to travel with in your life that you had on board with you, in some aspect, and these are people you created a bond with because you decided they're going to go with you. On some aspect, they were disappointed you or they betrayed you in some way, and because of this, you almost gave up on your dreams and kept them on board. And even if you're not physically engaging with them, you kept their energy on board. However they treated you, you kept that on board. So you kept yourself tethered with the disappointment, of the betrayal, and instead of releasing them and releasing them as the toxic energy, or releasing them as the issue, or you've taken full accountability of how you were, and yet you didn't hold them accountable. So you punished yourself in essence, and you decided that your life couldn't be, or your dreams didn't matter, or your life wouldn't manifest. So you minimized and you settled for lesser than what you deserved, and that is going away. We see it now with this devil energy. That is what happened. It's the mirror energy was showing you how you are creating. Everybody you decided to put on board with you on your journey of life mirrored you, and mirrored where you were. And instead of, if it went badly or if it ended badly, instead of clearing their energy and being like, okay, I take accountability for me, I hold you accountable for this, now I release you so I can move on and make better choices, you said, oh well, it must be me, and you sort of gave up on life, and you gave up on love, and you gave up on your dreams, and you almost kept the energy still there. And right now you're releasing this. This is going away, Virgo. Some of you it's conscious, others of you it's unconscious. You're just coming to this, what am I doing? Of course I'm allowed to be happy. Of course I'm allowed to be loved. Of course I'm allowed my dreams. Why am I still holding that person? Why does that person still have power over me? That kind of energy is coming through for you. And it's a new beginning. Your guides are saying, hey, it's time for you to enter a new beginning. So everything that's preventing this new beginning is coming to the surface. And you are seeing it. You are seeing it very clearly here. With the Queen of Cups, it's interesting because usually it's the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords that come through with the clarity. But here you're seeing it. You're seeing clearly with your heart. You are seeing clearly with your heart. Your heart is wise. And you're seeing clearly with your heart what happened in the past, and how, and you are viewing yourself with love. You're viewing your part in all the experiences within love now, and no longer holding yourself as the problem or as the badness. Wow, this is a huge releasing of energy. And so in the physical, massive balance now, finally things balancing out for you, where you're no longer holding back your truth, no longer holding back who you are. Ace of Swords below, you're no longer holding back on your truth. The clarity is coming through. And so you are now releasing these energies with the Sword of Michael, with this absolute truth. It doesn't mean that you are angry with these people, no. It doesn't mean that you are bringing, or that there's no resentment. It doesn't even mean you are, you're not even, how can we say this? You don't even need to bring them back into your life. So you're not, picking up a phone and having a conversation. If you feel that that's needed, then you're doing it. But it's more that energetically you're like, no, man, enough, done holding this person in my life, done deciding that because of that one experience, I'm not allowed, I can't dream of my dream relationship. I'm done thinking because of that one experience in that situation, I can't now have my dream job. You're just no longer giving power to these old lessons that were teaching you where you were holding yourself back. You finally honor the mirror frequency. You no longer see yourself as the devil and suppressing yourself for wanting what you want. You now see the situation for what it is, and you're finally clearing the cause and the energies keeping you from being in the love, or in the frequency of love. From being in the frequency in love, whether it's in relationship, romantic, friendship, familyship, or in career, way of being, in health, in security. major awakening to your perception, major awakening to the perception and understanding of you and what you bring to the table, a major forgiveness of self and of others, yet you're no longer excusing their behavior, nor are you excusing your behavior. Wherever you have been, this is not only towards others and external, wherever you have been restrictive to yourself or addictions or abusive to yourself, you are seeing you're seeing yourself through the eyes of love. You're seeing yourself through the eyes of love. You are scanning yourself through your heart space, and you are seeing exactly what is toxic to you and how you are being toxic to yourself, how you are doing this to yourself, imprisoning yourself, enslaving yourself, where you are not being loved to yourself, and you're clearing that energy too. Wow, this is powerful, Virgo. And overall energy, it's allowing a whole new beginning, a whole new way where you see yourself, and it's stable now. Finally, because now you allow yourself love, you see yourself as love, and you now hold yourself accountable for how you have been treating yourself and how you've been, and you hold others accountable for their part, however this goes, either or all of the above. You are now beginning a new path of you honoring yourself through love, of caring, of nurturing for yourself, looking after yourself, really caring about the environments you put you in, the experiences you are allowing in your life, the energy you are allowing in your life, the people you're allowing in your life. You're no longer interested in the superficial, worldly. The person could be maybe wealthy or could be this or that. You're no longer interested in that energy. You want the soul to be true, Virgo. This is beautiful. And it's allowing you a new path now, which is stable. It's allowing you a new understanding of life. A new understanding of life, a new perception of you. And so, look, you are happy now. You're happy in your relationships, genuinely. It's not the happiness of, oh no, I got everything, I got this, I got the career, I got the house. Technically I'm happy. It's not that kind of happiness. I'm actually legitimately happy because I'm allowing myself experiences that truly bring me joy. I am nurturing for myself. I'm looking after myself. I'm caring for myself. The way that I perceive myself is beautiful. I see myself as a beautiful, attractive being. I'm a catch. I see myself as golden. I see you're just having such a high perspective and view of self. You celebrate yourself now. You see that you are worthy and you're worth it. And so you are calling in relationships and experiences that honor you at your truest, highest version of self. And you've done the work for this. You've been manifesting this. A lot of what you've been manifesting has required you to have this healing that's coming through. So this is you manifested this. Source really wants you to know this experience, this breakthrough, this clearing, this cleansing has been because of the work you have been doing. And because of it, it's finally bringing your manifestations in. You've been wanting so many things, and this was why you were not having it, because of how you were treating yourself, because of how you were being, how you were viewing yourself, and because of the toxic energies you allowed yourself to be in, and the experiences that weren't serving you, you were still allowing yourself to be in, entertaining and enabling, and also the energies of the people on board you were still keeping, as opposed to offloading all these energies and finally seeing yourself in your power. And here you are. This is beautiful energy. Okay. New beginnings, balance. You manifested this. Look at this. Look at this. Glorious energy. You in your power. You in your magic. You in your alchemy. You seeing yourself in your truth. You seeing yourself in your clarity. You seeing yourself in your in your power, manifestations coming true. Alchemy, Temperance card also means alchemy, so 2 alchemy cards here. Creation, finally creating the life of your own, and look stable, happy, loving yourself, caring for yourself, nurturing for yourself. Beautiful energy. New pathway, new understanding of source, new journey, new clarity, new ideas, new experiencing of self, breakthrough, clarity, one of source. Beautiful energies, Virgo. This is happening quite naturally. So when it occurs and happens, whatever you feel inspired to do, just do it. However you feel, what needs to go, let it go. The balance is coming in. Go with the flow and just love yourself every single day. Show yourself love. Show yourself love and appreciation every single day, Virgo. And it really assists this energy to flow through in your life. And there's so much. I mean, look, you've got the 10 of Cups, you've got the 3 of Pentacles, you've got the Magician, you've got Temperance, you've got the Fool card. Look at the beautiful energy coming in. Stability, happiness, abundance, prosperity. This is amazing energy coming in. So allow this process, Virgo. You deserve it. You deserve all the happiness in the world. Within sacred love, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon. Blessed be.